So I've lost Wendy, which is a huge loss for me, but at the same time also offers me an opportunity to build up some of the other alliances I've made.
I don't feel super confident about where my alliances are standing. I'm starting to sense a little bit of a divide between the people that I was aligned with, am aligned with, could be aligned with.
I'm very nervous that things aren't going to be just like all nice and friendly anymore.
Oh my God, who's ready for another fun-filled night? I'm gonna continue to just be kind to everyone to their face and plot my plots behind their backs. Welcome to day 14 of Fight or Flight.
It's my birthday, and I definitely don't want to go home on my birthday, so I'm going to use this to my advantage as much as I can.
As you know, I have asked each of you to come prepared with red and blue apparel.
Teams!
That's right, Owen. We're going to be playing on teams tonight.
Oh boy, I just know that things are going to get real messy real fast.
I hope I'm on a team with Callie, and I hope I'm not on a team with Sarah.
I think everybody is equally nervous about how the teams are going to play out.
Before you all got here, I quickly randomized your teams for you. Owen, Noah, Ayana, Joe, Sarah, and Claire, you are on the red team. And Callie, Andy, Tegan, Anna, Jasmine, and Andres, you are on the blue team. So you will all have only a few minutes to deliberate who you would like to vote off your team. During this time, there's absolutely zero DMing, and you must stay in the chat with your entire team. That means there's no breaking off. You're going to stay as a 6 the entire time. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, we look like a period.
Claire is on my team, which is great because she is in my alliance.
Damn, I was so excited. I was like, yes, red team, let's work. And now it's like,
Not gonna lie. I am thinking Sarah might be the best option, but it's hard to throw someone else's name out when they're sitting in the Zoom call with you.
Not knowing what it entails, it's like harder to make a decision as to who becomes sacrificial lamb.
So does anyone want to volunteer, thinking that it's something good?
That silence was pretty loud.
I'm not going to volunteer myself. I am not getting voted out. I didn't care what it was. If it was positive, negative, I didn't want that spotlight on me.
Okay.
So,
I'm down. You guys can vote me. I don't really care.
okay.
So since no one was stepping up, I just went ahead and decided to volunteer myself.
Just like
I
that?
don't know.
What else do you guys want to do? Fucking like go one by one and raise your hand if you hate the person? I mean, we have to vote someone. I'd rather us all just get along about it.
Claire says that she likes everybody and she doesn't want to vote anybody else off, but that's not true.
I think that you maybe want to get voted off because you might get some kind of safety or power.
I'm cool leaving too.
No one on my team is really someone that I have a strong alliance with.
Well, now I kind of want to go. Claire volunteers herself, and then Sarah volunteers herself, and then I was like, well, I could go too.
Now we do have to talk about everyone. All right. Who wants to vote out Noah?
Great. Honestly, like, that's I'm happy to go. I'm happy to stay. Literally whatever we want to do.
I don't even know if it's like negative. I mean, obviously it sounds negative to vote someone off, but like you said, like, what does this even mean? We don't know. So it's not like we're being mean.
I want to stay on the team. I want to stay on red team.
So we discussed it a little bit, and then everyone was on their pussy shit.
Okay, so everyone vote me.
Okay. We'll vote Claire.
All right, that's
Great.
easiest.
That sounds easy enough.
I can do that.
Okay, done. Easy.
How's everything been going?
Honestly,
Bad. We've been fighting.
Swimmingly.
I tried twice.
well, it's hard to pick someone to go when we don't know what's going to happen to them, because we don't want to send someone else if it's something good that happens to them. And you don't want to go if it's something bad. So that's kind of what we've been hashing out.
Great. And are people leaning towards it's a good thing or it's a bad thing?
We're just gonna stay in neutral. We think
We're
it's
kind of embracing the gray
I think everyone's
area.
lined
here.
up.
I see. Has anyone thrown out any names?
Claire volunteered herself, and then nothing really else happened. We were all like, okay, you know.
Claire. What was going through your head when you volunteered yourself?
If it's something negative, I would feel really bad about like voting someone who didn't want to go. And if it's positive, I'm glad to be the recipient of that. So it just seemed like I like everyone in this group. There was no one that I was like, oh, I'm really gunning for them to, receive something bad or good. So since no one was saying anything, I was like, okay, well, someone has to go, so it might as well be me.
Since Claire wants to go, she can go.
Claire, you have been eliminated from your team.
May God hold you in the palm of his hand.
I'm stuck on this team with a bunch of people that I want to be gunning after in the game, and Sarah, who I haven't talked to very much up until this point.
All I have to say is if it's a competition next, let's win it for Claire. Come on, guys. Yeah.
Shout out to my beret sister. Hello.
I've always wanted to talk to Tegan, and I didn't really get the chance recently to.
Inverses of each other.
There's definitely some people that I like on the team. Jasmine and I were able to kind of hit it off last round, but there are others like Andres who I'm just not really sure of.
So who's leaving?
I'm not afraid to be the one to come out and say it right now to this whole group.
Yeah.
Andre,
Yeah.
I feel like you don't like me. Like I want to vote for you because I feel like you don't like.
Whoa, what the fuck?
During the first round, when we were in a small group together, I just wasn't feeling any kind of connection.
No, I kind of feel like you don't like me, so.
Well, I mean, I did just say I want you to be voted out of the group, but, then again, I can't apologize for that. I'm not saying I don't like you. I'm just saying, like, I feel like I don't know you well enough to like you. Also, as the only man here, you automatically have my vote. Like, I cannot throw.
No, that's
women under the
valid.
bus. I won't do that.
It's totally fair.
Ian, I'm going to step in here because ultimately I am a pick me, and that's my man.
I jumped to Andres' defense.
I'm going to say that Andres is worth keeping around, and I think that if you two spent a little more time together, these feelings could change on both ends. I hate to defend the man, but I love this one. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
True, he is my favorite man in the game, and
Wait,
possibly in real life too.
I always have a soft spot for Andres.
Can somebody give me some context here? Can somebody speak on this a little more? I'm curious.
No, we're not actually
As the third person here to defend Andres on his birthday.
Yeah.
It's your birthday?
It is my birthday. You did call me out on my birthday.
Oh my god. Honestly legendary. Okay, wait, are you gay? What's going on?
What? Obviously.
It wasn't
mean-
I said you're my boyfriend because he is, but he is gay.
Turns out Andres has quite a few friends in that group. Okay, well then, I guess no to that. I'm happy to go along with what the group wants. That was simply my initial thought. So then what's the tea, sisters?
Tegan rather quickly backpedals. Does anyone not want to play and want to see if they maybe are going to get a power from this or something? No.
No.
Okay.
What if we make our own wheel?
Hell no.
I was feeling inspired by Tegan's confidence in giving her opinion.
I'm going to come forward. Callie, I threw your name in last week onto the wheel. Callie, we are truly, you and I are cool. Whenever you and I eventually link, it's going to be amazing. We're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah. We're playing a game right now, and I have been sticking with certain people. When I lost touch after that initial moment when we made connection, and be real, that is true. And we did lose touch, and that's, so truly, this is not from a personal standpoint, I so far have pretty solid relationships with these people, aside from you. And so if I'm being 100% honest, unfortunately, you are where my vote of this group would lean. And I hate to say it, but I just don't really want to waste time. And that is how I'm feeling. And I'm really sorry. And I feel really mean, but that's what's up.
At this point, I'm thinking that whoever's getting voted out of the group is not gaining anything from it. This isn't something that's going to be good for their game.
I think that's incredibly valid, and I'm sorry that we've lost touch, but I don't think that was ever my own doing necessarily.
I agree.
So just putting that out there. I'm okay with that. If you all think that I am the most logical choice to put on, I am happy to fall on my sword. But I do just want to point out that something has been happening lately where it just seems like there are people who are not reaching out to other groups and are only sticking with our own group and not willing to reach out and meet other people. And I think that that is something that is not fun.
I have two things to say, which is one, Callie, queen. You know I live for you. Your eyebrows look amazing.
Thank you. Oh my God, I was so proud of them today. Okay, good.
And also Jasmine, queen, okay, for speaking the tea. Like, at the end of the day, though, it's like someone does have to go.
Anthony didn't say necessary elimination, but Callie's been like a fighter through and through when people have put her on the block. So I think she's like a viable option. Callie,
I mean, I said I'm willing to fall on my sword. No one really comes to my defense, even though Tegan has said Andres and everyone comes to his defense.
If it's like for some reason your name is on the block for elimination against someone else, I will like give you my word to like not do anything to like make sure you stay another round. I hope in the end you get some kind of power and then you know at the end this is gonna backfire.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen.
This could be the wrong strategy for me to be moving on, and I could ultimately regret this very soon. But for now, this is just how I'm thinking, and I promise it's not personal. I'm sad that we have to vote someone out, like, at all.
Her name has been thrown out for elimination so many times, and she just doesn't really have any strong connections in this group. Callie, as much as you know, we connected last week, and I do live for you. I have to go with the group on this one and say that this seems like it's just going to be the consensus because a decision has to be made. I will say there's no way that I would ever vote for you to go home this week.
I feel like Callie just isn't someone that I've been talking to at all. She's also a player that just kind of has been lucky enough to kind of like breeze through it. I haven't seen her A game too much.
I am not one to hold a grudge. Maybe. I'm just kidding. Maybe. I don't know.
You're better than us.
Fine.
Hold on to it.
I'm fine with this decision. I'm happy with this decision if it's the group.
Everyone's set on voting for Callie, although I am extremely nervous that she's actually going to get a power from this decision.
Andres, are you okay with this decision?
I'm stressed. I really don't know what this is going to be. I kind of think that if our team loses, then it's going to be like the person we voted out gets to pick someone to be up for elimination or something like that. There's going to be some reversal of power. So I know you're going to have some power here. I don't really fight too hard about it because I don't actually know. So I just kind of let it happen.
How has the strategizing been?
You know, I think at the end of the day, we've been able to talk things out as a group. We were bold and we threw names out there and we discussed it. And ultimately, Anthony, I'll let you know we've come to a consensus.
Oh, so
yeah,
consensus.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the consensus?
Callie.
Voting for Callie.
So sorry, girl.
But we love her. We love her, but we feel like this is the best decision as a group.
Callie, how are you feeling about this decision?
I'm having mixed feelings about this decision, but I will go with what the group wants because I think it's a logical choice. But I would be lying if I said I was completely thrilled that it was the decision. So at this point, I've just kind of resigned myself to my fate, and I'm just really praying that it works out in my favor.
Allie, you have been eliminated from your team.
Sacre bleu.
Do the two eliminated players want to just raise their hands quickly? Blue team voted out Callie, red team voted out Claire.
I'm really curious how the red team came to that decision, and I want to investigate that.
So, what does this mean? Does anyone have any ideas?
Maybe a team swap?
It is a team swap. Callie, you will now be on the red team, and Claire, you will be on the blue team.
I am jealous of Claire that she gets to go to the other team.
Yeah, I do like those people better, to be honest with you.
Callie coming to our team, I am exuberant about because that is someone who has just lost her ride or die last round. I know that that is a number I can easily sweep up.
The blue team really messed up because I'm probably going to come after them if I have the opportunity.
Please change into your clothes now. You're not just going to be a member of the other team. You are going to be the team captain. So Callie, you are the team captain for red, and Claire, you're the team captain for blue.
I am so pumped that Callie's going to be our team captain. My red dream come true.
Claire, as much as I want to get my revenge on her, she's a strong competitor, and I'm happy to have her as our team captain moving into whatever this competition's going to be.
Welcome, Callie.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm honored to be a part of this team.
Glad to have you.
Welcome.
Oh my God, I hope this team wants me because the other one didn't.
Hell yeah.
Callie got voted off of her team in a way that Claire did not get voted off.
I volunteered to go. That's why I was here. I thought I was going to get immunity, but
Yeah, I thought it was
obviously didn't.
We got this.
Okay, Team Spirit.
This competition is called the Really Rapid Relay Race, and here's how it'll work. This relay race will take place in 4 parts. The first part is a puzzle, the second part is a decoder, the third part is memory, and the fourth part is a team game. The team captain will not compete, but will instead assign each of the 5 players of their team into a respective role. The team who finishes with the fastest time will win safety.
Great. So who is good at puzzles? I am so bad at puzzles, so I knew that if we had someone in the puzzle slot who was like me and would take an hour on the puzzle no matter what, we would just be shot in the foot. Okay, cool. Andres? That was really the most important thing, was like who can actually do a puzzle in a somewhat timely manner. Does anyone feel like they have a good memory or would do well at the memory game?
I feel like I feel like I could.
So both of you, okay, cool. And then Anna, I was thinking you for the decoder. Is that cool?
Yeah, I was gonna say I could probably do that.
Okay, so then that leaves Andy and Tegan doing a team. Do you guys feel like you could work well together?
Girl, I know we got this.
Yeah.
I feel like Tegan works well with other people. I just don't know that much about Andy, so I didn't want to put her in one of the other slots because I just don't know what she's good at. I just think everyone should just relax and don't worry about it because if you feel really stressed, then you're going to get blocked up. But if we just have fun, it'll be fine. I wish Andres had been there for me to say that because I feel like the puzzle is going to be the hardest part since he's first too. Anyway, I believe in you all. Good luck.
On your mark, get set, go.
So I'm working on the puzzle, classic puzzle strategy.
Come on, birthday boy. Let's get that puzzle taken care of.
Don't waste any time. Don't waste any time. Middle, top.
Andres is working at somewhat of a leisurely pace, but he seems to be doing an all right job.
Oh, fuck me. What the fuck? Okay.
Babe, you're literally doing, no one could be doing better than how you're doing right now. I love it. I'm in love with you.
I do get a little nervous in the middle, like, because I kind of put all the middle pieces together and I can't really see what I'm working with.
Oh god, what is this?
Looking at what Andres is doing, don't know what to expect and how it's going to feed into my part.
By the time he's finished, I think we're off to a pretty good start.
I immediately am stumped. My heart's beating really fast and I'm looking at it and I just kind of stall.
I mean, obviously, I thought she was looking at like the fucking Rosetta Stone or something. Like, she was so confused.
I don't really know what to make of it, and I'm just racking my brain every which way to think what it is.
I'm looking at the clock like, damn girl, we are losing time. Get it together.
It just does not come to me, and I am at a certain point panicking.
What is going on?
What the hell is she doing right now?
Anna is taking a really long time to decode this. I don't want her to feel like it's all falling because of her, but we are falling behind because of her.
Hey, Anna, just checking in. What's happening on your end?
I'm stumped. I can't get it.
Do you have Andres' puzzle?
This was like what I got. Oh,
At a certain point, I realized that it was like working off the puzzle that Andres had completed, and that, fueled me to go forward, but I was still fumbling through the letters. I'm immediately trying to rush to type, and it's still not coming out when I'm typing out the link onto my laptop in the browser, and I just spaghetti fingers. So after a bit, I'm not able to figure out, so better go on and just take the penalty and move on to the next leg of the race.
The anticipation is building and it's intensifying, and we're like, what the crap could this competition be that is taking them so gosh darn long?
Noah, you should play us a tune on that guitar.
I realized I had it in my background, but I didn't want to like reach it and move it. I can like barely play.
Eventually Noah pulls out his guitar and he starts singing.
Your long hair, a short walk.
And we start getting our flashlights out and waving them around like we're at a concert. And it's a really beautiful moment, and we're all very connected.
Very nice.
I open up my Bitly. I see this little memory game. When I was told that this was going to be like a memory challenge, I'm thinking like when you were 5 years old and you played the memory game, and it was you were 5 years old vibes. So I wasn't expecting this. Okay, I'm skipping it.
Jasmine really felt like she would do well during the memory challenge. A bit wrong.
Oh my god. Okay, let's move on. I'm going back. Just no one even look at me right now. I'm panicking. It was CJ, Sebastian, Matt. Yes, Matt. Sebastian. Anthony Durr. 14. No, nothing's happening. Suddenly I have no memory. So embarrassing. All I can remember is the words alphabet soup. And I'm like, that's not either of these questions. It's just, so that's like the only thing going through my head. And then I remember that it's something with math.
Honestly, I got her challenge more than I got my challenge because I knew the answer. I wanted to speak on behalf of her.
It was like with the yellow thing and that. Oh god.
It's another flop. She is taking so long trying to figure out what goes in this crossword puzzle. Girl, you volunteered yourself for this part. Where's that memory?
This is such a flop. I'm sorry guys, I don't want to waste any more time. So I'm not able to figure out two of these answers, and at this point I'm just gonna have to take a penalty to move on from this leg for my team.
It says, welcome to the final leg of the race. The two remaining players must alternate in naming words that start with A, then B, then C, all the way through the end of the alphabet to finish the race. If you skip a letter, mess up a word, or something goes twice in a row, you will be forced to start from the beginning. Okay, go ahead.
I literally somehow feel like I just like climbed Mount Everest and they just like walked down the street. I just am like, goddamn.
When I see that all we have to do is basically go down the alphabet and each throw a word in, oh, I'm ready. Aardvark.
Banana.
Caramel.
Cancer.
Elephant. I am feeling very confident about Andy and I doing this teamwork challenge.
Fight.
As we're completing this, I'm literally just throwing any word I could think of out there. Gay. Gay.
Hey.
Icarus. Icarus.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Karen. All words that are in my vocabulary already very regularly, so this was no issue.
Love.
Man.
I did forget the alphabet at one point. So every time I was looking down, I was just writing down the alphabet, and Tegan was going, she was going pretty quickly.
Omnipotent.
Tegan's vocabulary, I mean, impressive, amazing.
Penis.
Queer.
Tegan and I totally we got so lucky.
Wag.
Xylophone.
Watching Tegan and Andy, I'm like, okay, thank God this is going so fast because of how long I just took.
Yell!
They're streamlining it.
Zebra.
Congratulations, you finished the race.
And we finished quicker than any of the other people.
I think we all felt pretty crappy about our time. I don't think there was a single person on that team that felt like that we had a chance.
I don't think we're gonna win.
The fact that it was not 1, not 2, but I believe 3 penalties in total that we got. 2 from, yours truly. I'm not feeling good about this.
I just can't imagine that the other team will struggle as much as we did. I mean, 2 of our players didn't even complete their challenges. This is not going to go well for the blue team.
That was like hell on my eyes.
Oh, I'm so
no joke,
sorry.
I am blue colorblind.
Oh shit. Oh, like why didn't you say that then?
Yeah, it didn't help that with the blue background. It was so bad.
Sorry, I think I like paired people with the wrong activities, so I'm sorry.
No, we said that we were good at the things. So.
Oh my god, finally.
So the wonderful thing about being the second team to go is that we had the chance to bond with each other. So I already had an idea of what people's strengths were because we had the time to go through that.
People want to say what they're stronger at in terms of like what a Zoom challenge could be.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Okay.
I'm down for decoder, memory, or teamwork.
So I just make notes of who wants what, who's good at what.
I'm feeling good on puzzle, memory, or teamwork.
I would feel good with decoder, memory, or teamwork. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't put me on decoder, but I think teamwork or puzzle would be fine.
And I just go as quickly as I can to use what I know about them as well from prior competitions and put who I think is the best team to win this relay. Okay, Sarah, decoder, Joe, puzzle, memory, Ayana, and then Owen and Noah. Is that who that leaves? Teamwork?
Yeah,
okay.
Great.
Yeah, good luck, everyone. Go Red.
So I feel good about doing the puzzle. I know that it's something that I am relatively good at. The pressure's on. Everyone's watching me. I can't screw it up. But I'm just doing my little sing song. We'll do my little puzzle, finding the corners. Doing the little thing.
I see the alphabet start to pop up, and I'm like, okay, that should be a very easy way to figure out where some of these pieces go.
Joe is killing it. He's not letting the stress get to him, and he just seems like he's having a lot of fun and also moving through this quickly. So in my head, I'm like, psh, the blue team took like 3 hours to do this game. We're gonna breeze through this. This is great.
He's the king of puzzles. I couldn't have done it any better. Every move he made, I was thinking I would make that move.
Okay, I'm done. Well, I think I did a good job. I think I solved it rather quickly. Now what do I do?
Send it in the chat and send the link with it.
Oh, that link. That same link, the one that I just got?
Not the link that was on the puzzle.
Oh, there was a link on the puzzle? Okay, hold on.
There's no talking during
Sorry.
the competition.
Oh, there's the link. I see it now. Okay. Oh, God.
I guess when I was watching the puzzle, I was like, do, looking at the link, being like, okay, there's the link, ready to go.
Oh, what? Okay.
And then I get the link and I look at this decoder. It is true hieroglyphics. I'm looking at hieroglyphics.
From the very beginning, she looks at it and I can see her face drop. She is not at all sure of what this challenge is supposed to be.
This is crazy.
I'm trying to sort of maybe sense a theme, sense a pattern. Nothing. I see that there are 2 symbols that are the same. That gives me nothing. I start to kind of work with like what these things are and maybe the first initial of that thing, but I feel crazy. I feel like a crazy person trying to like put together very disparate clues.
Bit.ly, line, circle.
Girl. Really?
You guys, it's just lines and shapes, guys.
It dawns on me for half a second that it was mentioned in the instructions that we were gonna need the screenshot of the puzzle.
It is taking every fiber of my being not to unmute and shout at the top of my lungs, use the freaking puzzle, Sarah. I understand where the disconnect came from, but please use the freaking puzzle.
Line, circle, squiggle, paint.
Oh my God. I am so stressed. I am trying every single way to use telepathy or whatever to have her look at the freaking photo. Oh my gosh, as soon as Joe finishes the photo and I see that it's all letters, it's super clear to me that it's a decoder, and I can't believe she's not considering looking at that.
I'm starting to realize why it took the other team so long.
Is she throwing this? Like, why would she throw this right now?
I really try, but it is so hard. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at, so I decided to take a penalty so that we could just move on to the next round because I feel hopeless.
Round 3 can go.
All right. Sorry, guys.
I have the memory challenge, and I'm thinking it's going to be like, you know, red, blue, orange, like remember the colors and repeat the order back to me or something like that, which I'm good at.
First player eliminated, that was CJ. I didn't think it was going to be this kind of memory.
But it's actually memory about past things in this game, like details about this game.
I think Ayana's doing a great job with the memory test.
Is that a trick question?
Ayana, again, she starts killing it. She's doing really great.
This was quick math. The second fight option, 2 words.
So I get all of the other answers, and there's one line that I'm missing, and I can't get it.
The second fight option.
She's now getting stuck on this last one, and I'm like, just try something, just write something down, just write something down.
These minutes are dragging on and on and on.
Oh, fuck. I was so close.
I end up having to take a penalty for the team, and I just really hope at this point that it doesn't cost us the game.
Teamwork!
It's finally down to Owen and I, and the instructions are surprisingly simple. Welcome to the final leg of the race. The 2 remaining players must alternate in naming words that start with A, then B, then C, all the way through the end of the alphabet to finish the race. If you skip a letter, mess up a word, or someone goes twice in a row, you will be forced to start from the beginning.
Noah's a theater boy. I'm an improv boy. Here we go. Lists are our thing. We're gonna work in tandem and get this A to Z list done. Aliens.
Bananas.
Coconut.
They just have to go A, B, C, D. I'm like, okay, I mean, if they flop that, I'm like, y'all.
Lemur.
Monopoly.
Noah.
Owen.
I'm looking at Owen and Noah, and I'm just jealous. Like, I could have nailed that. That seems really easy.
Vogue.
Wombat.
Xylophone.
Yellow.
Zebra.
They get it easy. It's the alphabet.
Congratulations, you've completed the really rapid relay race.
That wasn't really rapid.
I know, I saw really rapid relay race and I said, honey, that first group took 30 minutes. There's nothing really rapid about this.
There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that Red Team has lost this challenge.
I know we took a damn long time in there, and I know we took more than one penalty. So I'm not sure how we stand in comparison to the other group.
It does seem pretty close in time, but I wasn't paying enough attention to the clock, so I'm just sort of hoping that we squeezed by.
So it really was just a matter of who did worse.
It was the picture. All of the symbols were next to the letters that Joe had put in the chat.
Oh.
Wow.
That's why I was like, ah!
The results are in. How are you all feeling after that performance?
Awful. That was so
Please
bad.
never again.
Does any team feel like they have it over the other team? Does anyone want to put that out there? Red team, you won. I'm not sure if that's a performance to be proud of, but it is a winning performance.
Are you being serious? Anthony, is this another twist? Are you twisting?
I feel bad for the blue team because a lot of my allies are on the blue team, and I definitely don't want to vote any of them off.
This is going to mean our team is somehow up for some kind of elimination, and I logically could be pushed to the front because this did fall on me.
I'll freaking take it. Team captain, proud of my team. Great
Very
job.
proud, very proud.
We're sticking it to the blue team. That's what you get for taking out a player who you think is a threat. She's going to go and she's going to create the best team in the world.
You may realize by this time that we have not done a fight or flight option for the week. Callie, congratulations. Your team won. And because you were the team captain of the winning team, you were the only person who will receive this fight or flight option.
All of you who have been ganging up on me since the beginning, this is your reckoning. Only person.
You're the only person who will be choosing fight or flight this week.
Yeah, I am the only one who's allowed to make any choices. Take that.
Your fight option is loyalty. The loyalty option will keep safety for your team, but you will have to give up your own personal safety for the round, making you eligible for elimination along with the other team. In exchange for putting yourself at risk, you will earn a special power. On the other hand, your flight option is betrayal. This option will give you safety for yourself, but in selecting betrayal, you will steal safety from your team who just earned it and give it to yourself and the losing team, the same team that voted you off earlier. In exchange for that safety, you will not be able to accept the special power and you will have to give it to someone else.
I'm just praying that she picks loyalty, even though it kind of throws herself under the bus, just so that way, I'm safe.
This poor girl is definitely going to choose loyalty because of how we connected as a group. And I know that's not the right decision for her to be making.
Are you going to fight for your team's safety or fight for your own?
I'm going to fight for my team's safety. Thank you very much.
Yay! Safety!
Great. So red team, you are safe. That means Sarah, Joe, Owen, Ayana, and Noah, you cannot be voted out this round.
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised to hear that we aren't going to be given safety this round. I think that's fair considering we just didn't do a great job in the challenge.
That was one of the worst decisions I've ever seen a player ever make.
I know that that's an opportunity that I'll instantly have 5 people on my side, and I'm not feeling great about the blue team. I know that even if I save them, they're going to target me the next chance they can. I'm not going to save them. I'm absolutely sticking with the team that has had my back since I joined.
Callie, Andres, Andy, Claire, Tegan, Jasmine, and Anna, you are all up for elimination.
So as we transition out of the big group, I get a note from Anthony that he sent me the power, and it reads, "Congratulations, you have won the power to steal a vote from a fellow contestant at any elimination up through Final 5. Use it wisely." I'm thinking this is a really great tool, and it's not something that I think I need to use right away. I think this is something that I want to keep in my back pocket and make sure that the alliances I have are ones that are going to take me farther.
I'm going to speak my truth in this moment because this has been a long competition. We get into a blue group chat and I say what everyone's thinking. Honestly, I think we should all vote for Callie.
I think so too.
Even though my strongest allies aren't on the blue team, I don't immediately feel right about throwing anyone in our group under the bus. And if we all vote for Callie, it's pretty much a shoo-in that she's going to go home this week.
Yeah, and I think it'll be easy to convince maybe 1 or 2 of them to go with us because she's going to get a power.
We're feeling kind of united in the fact that none of us want to go home. And we would love to just immediately swing this around on Callie.
Even if they don't, though, if we all vote for her, unless they all vote for someone,
true,
we'll be victorious.
It's an easy vote, and we can definitely sway at least 1 or 2 of the others. They might stick together, but I think we have a better chance of picking off one of them than them picking off one of us.
Absolutely. Also, we need to tell them to vote for Callie. We just need to make sure that they don't all vote for the same person.
Yes.
We're going to spread the word to any red team members who we think might be vulnerable. If we can get one of them to vote on our side, we'll get Callie out for sure.
So Owen will not vote for Callie?
Yeah, there's no way.
You can talk to him, but we should tell him that we're voting for somebody else.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all tell different people. So that way we really can split the vote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who here feels that they might be the most at risk? Does anybody here feel like people are gunning for them?
I feel like my name might be tossed in there because I've been having safety for a bit. Claire, because I don't know, Claire, you're a strong player. You scare people. So
I think they're probably going to try and vote me out. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah.
So maybe let's avoid like sharing the names that we think might be at risk so we don't fuel the fire. Look, I'm comfortable if anybody wants to say my name. I don't think anybody wants me out of the competition just yet. I'm ready to kind of coast and see what other people are thinking this week. Blue team runs deep, y'all.
All right, bye guys.
Bye-bye.
We come to the conclusion that we all want to be in this game, and we're going to do absolutely everything we can do to sway someone from the other team.
Of course, none of us are going to vote for Callie, and including Callie's vote, that means they won't have majority to vote her out. So I think you're safe, sis. I need to get everyone to vote for the same person, so at the very least, we get a tie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dude, I'm gonna bat for my team. We had so much fun. We listened to Noah play guitar. No.
If we all vote as a block, then we can save Callie, who just saved us.
Yeah,
No.
Callie, obviously no.
It's in my best interest now to keep her around as long as possible, at least until I can benefit from whatever this power is. I'm hoping to keep Callie till jury at the very least because we've been working from the beginning, and if I make it to the end, I know she's someone that would almost definitely vote for me in the finals. We should all try to get on a unanimous vote against somebody on blue.
I feel really confident that the red team is going to try to advocate for me.
I'll bite the bullet and put the first name out there, I guess. If I had to vote for someone, I guess I would vote Andy. I think she's the one that I'm kind of least connected to in this game at this point.
I feel negatively about that. I feel very connected to Andy.
Of course, Sarah's not going to vote for Andy because she's keeping her in the competition for no apparent reason.
But my answer would be Andres because the same reasons you said. I haven't really talked to him. But that might not be the case for you.
It becomes very clear that the team is split.
For the same exact reason would be Anna, because I've never spoken to her. But
I
that's
haven't spoken to Anna either, and I reached out to her as well with no response.
I haven't spoken to her in several weeks either.
Callie, how are you feeling? Because you were on that team.
Between Anna, Jasmine, Andy, and Andres, there seems to be a connection within that four. So I think long-term game-wise, I think it makes sense to take out one of those four.
So, Ayana, how are you feeling? Is there anyone you specifically would want to target from that group?
I haven't connected with Andres, and he scares me because I know how he can be in these games. Both say Andres, because he is not in our alliance.
Right now, it's 3 Anna, 3 Andres, and then 1 for basically everyone else but Tegan and Claire.
I have been working with Andres since the beginning of this game, so there's no way I'm going to vote for Andres to be sent home.
I'm not going to vote for Andres. The way the teams are split, alliances are also split.
So Anna? Is anyone like harshly against voting Anna?
Better for all of us to agree at this point.
I can see that.
It's best for us to all agree.
Yeah. I'm hoping that people feel indebted to Callie enough to the point where they do just stick with that plan.
Worried if we don't all vote for the same person, then Callie might get the job.
Then like if they all pick to vote Callie goes home, and
Right.
we're voting Anna because the other option was you. So
Holy shit. It's my fucking birthday. You guys wouldn't dare. The red team is sticking together, which really shocks me because I've been working with the two of them and I thought that they would be on board with voting Callie.
But yeah, like Sarah and Ayana both were wanting you. We switched it to Anna. I don't know if that's what they're gonna do, but I think the 3 guys and Callie are gonna vote Anna.
Did you have like a blue team meeting or anything like that? Or
I mean, what do you think we're gonna do? Like,
you're probably all gonna talk Callie.
I mean, yeah, she has a power.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Obviously, we don't want it to be tied though, because
I
then
know,
it's
if
like
it's a tie, then Lord knows it goes to a wheel. So,
and then it's one of you guys anyway. It's not any of us.
Oh, that's true because we're all safe. So
we're all safe. So it's just it would be one of you guys.
Yeah, that's true. You guys have some leverage.
That's true.
If it's a tie vote, they're not going to be up for elimination from a random draw, but I will.
Callie kept us safe, so we feel kind of the need to keep her. Callie will be voting Anna, so I don't think you have too much to worry about. But
yeah, I think it's obviously Callie, but anyone can flip clearly. But I just think that if she has a power, I totally understand why you guys want to keep her safe because she kept you safe. But the game, that's the game, you know. Like I wouldn't have made that choice if I were her.
Yes, she has a power, and yes, that could be dangerous. But also, she just lost her ride or die last week. which means she's easy pickings, and we could potentially
I think that's valid.
Like, you're ours now, like we love you, and now that power is basically our power.
Yeah.
I'm really facing a difficult decision here because they want to vote out Anna and they protected me, but I really don't want Anna to go either. I'm really thinking because I obviously just don't want it to be me.
Yeah.
So.
Just know that we're like 95% sure we're voting Anna. We get we're safe and you're not. Do what you need to do with the vote.
You want to vote as a block.
You really want to vote as a block?
I can't tell if I want that.
What is that?
Are you two really serious that I'm sorry for being aggressive right now. Are you two really serious you want to vote in a block?
That was really surprising to me, especially since at the end of last week, all of the girls came together and were like, we're going to vote in a block from now on.
I feel bad about being in a group with her and like just.
Wait, for who? For who?
For Callie.
No, who are you guys voting for?
Oh. I don't know.
If you guys aren't all as a block,
wait, you decided that you're gonna vote in a block and then you don't know who you're voting.
Know who it is?
Yo, excuse me 1 sec, Jasmine. Thank you so much. If you guys can tell me right now, confirmed that you're not voting off Callie, then we could be persuaded not to vote in a block.
Yes.
Oh, and there's a lot of silence.
We don't have any reason to have any loyalty to Callie. She didn't sacrifice herself for us, so. Yeah, I think that was a bad game movement on her part, but I understand where you're coming from.
Oh my God, are we about to die? She's very scary.
I feel bad because I feel like if I'm not gonna vote with them, that puts me in like a really bad position. I feel with all of that.
The majority of your team is all people who we just agreed last week we're going to go after them. And now all of a sudden you're genuinely considering protecting them.
And if I'm not upfront about not voting with them, they're going to know when I don't.
Right.
I'm definitely torn because Callie has just saved our necks. And anything other than voting Anna now will be stabbing Callie in the back.
I know you guys are pissed. We won't say who.
No, it's cool. I have to join another chat. Go with your heart.
God fucking damn.
Yikes.
That was ice cold. I felt the cold chill.
Okay, question. Is the person you guys are voting out, are they still in the group right now?
I'm not comfortable saying.
It's very clear they're going to vote out someone in the chat that we were in. And I have a feeling it's me.
You realize, though, that, like, those people last week, like, you didn't have allegiance to, like, technically the lines are just new now because you just feel bad for what went down with Callie this round. But technically, if Callie goes home, if you guys betrayed them and things are severed, but you're still with us, we still have the majority.
I've been working with them a lot recently, and I would feel like they'd have more loyalty towards me and Jasmine and Andy.
I mean, I don't know about Sarah, but I also found out some information that I didn't know before, and I'm not sure where everybody's loyalties lie.
So what is the information? What's the information?
Currently here right now.
Here's the thing. I'm mad right now because I thought that this was stronger than what it's turning out to be. So you don't have to share because clearly that's not what's going on, but it would be helpful to us for if you could just share a little about what is moving that maybe we don't know about.
We like committed to each other last week. So I'm feeling like y'all are being flip-flop right now.
I just have been taking note of who people are saying that they're close to, and I'm just getting a little bit concerned.
When I was in red team, Joe was saying that he definitely didn't want to vote out Jasmine, so they must be closer than she's letting on as well.
Who is it that you're talking about? This is a big group.
I want to vote with you guys, and I was leaning that way the whole time, but I'm just confused. I don't know.
We know that she just saved our ass. And me and Sarah are both the kind of people that are like very loyal in the sense that if you do something for me, I'm like, I owe you a solid.
You don't even maybe have to vote with us.
Yeah.
It's that
not voting as a block.
Right. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a vote to eliminate Callie.
Right. Exactly. We're not even here to make you eliminate Callie.
No, we never wanted to convince you to eliminate Callie either.
But a vote for anyone else is a vote to eliminate Callie, like if we're being real.
You guys are all voting for her, presumably, and that would kick her out.
Tonight, I have to decide whether I'm voting out Callie, someone who just saved my ass, or if I'm voting out Anna, who is a part of my alliance. This is an almost impossible decision to make, and I don't want to vote for either of them.
Ayana might really not help us out here. She might stick to that block vote that the red team is trying to put through.
Can I trust you to tell you who we're voting for?
I think you're voting for me. So is that what you're going to tell me?
No.
Oh, okay. Who are you voting for?
I don't want you to tell the person.
Oh, why would I do that?
I don't know. I'm scared of you.
I've done nothing but tell you the truth like the whole game, Owen. So
Maybe just Matt's trying to get in my head with his final message.
mm-hmm.
We're gonna vote for Anna.
Because you guys know she has the power.
No.
She has a power. Don't tell anyone I told you.
Can I really not tell people?
I would really prefer that you didn't.
Anna is the winner of the other secret power that I completely forgot about. Well, we were planning on voting for her to break up the little alliance that's happening with Jasmine, Andres, Andy. It's just this whole confusing mess, and we only have 20 minutes.
Do you think you have a flipper?
I'm worried about Sarah, because I think she's in with that group.
No, I mean, do you have someone to flip on your side? Because if we all vote with our teams, then it will be a tie. So obviously you're trying to flip somebody.
Well, I'd love you to flip.
Okay. Good try, Butterfly. I don't know if I believe you. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Owen. I think you're sneaky too.
Okay. This is in the vein of we haven't reached out to each other, so I'm making the first move, girl. I make the move to reach out to her to remind her, hey, if you're saying this is the reason why you're targeting me, it's coming from nowhere. So you better think about what your game is.
Truly no hard feelings in how I targeted you. In no way, between you and me, I came into this week absolutely targeting others. You were not on my radar for this week. I was planning to go after specifically people who are not you, and I swear that's on everything.
No, I believe that.
And so when I did what I did earlier, it was like I genuinely was believing we were just moving differently, and so I just wanted to put that out there, and I don't want it to feel like there's any malice there, because I really promise there isn't. I do like Callie, and this is feeling weird because I'm liking these people because we're spending more and more time together, but we are playing this game where I'm trying to get her out.
You targeting whatever me wasn't my issue. It was everyone else ganging up on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Callie and I had a nice touching of base where I was very honest, and I was like, in full transparency, I don't think I'm going to share very much with you right now.
Same.
And okay, if that's okay, that's honestly kind of a relief to me, but I'm glad that we touched base, and I appreciate you reaching out in all sincerity, and just, yeah, thank you. And good luck and to both of us going into it.
Yeah, you too.
And we pretty much are like, we're not sharing anything with each other, but you're cool, and I'll see you on the play.
Find out who they're voting for, because I'm terrified of who they're voting for.
Andres, do you get anything?
Yeah, they want to vote for you, Anna.
Oh.
Andres confirms that people are voting me. Blocked.
I'm gonna keep trying to sway at least one of them.
Okay.
Actually,
Because-
yeah, no, I have a power. Yeah, I trust Andres.
You have are you fucking wait, should we just let this happen then?
I know that I can use my power, and I'm not feeling too bad about that, but I know it's pretty urgent for me to flip at least one person.
Okay, you don't want to say what it is?
It's more safety potentially safety granting, yes.
Okay. But I wonder what would happen after that though, but
Yeah, but see that my thing is if we're voting for Callie and then she has a power and then I get on the block and I'm going against her, that could potentially be messy. Power against power.
I'll give you honesty.
I will too.
I'll be real with y'all if you're real with me. I don't feel any kind of overwhelming loyalty to the blue team.
Okay, that's very good to know. She is I'm ready to jump ship. I'm period.
If y'all are looking for someone to flip from the other team, my mind is far from made up, and I'm happy to go with like the consensus.
Incredible, fantastic, stunning, never been done before, truly outstanding.
If we're being completely frank, like I think we are trying to save Callie a little bit. She got kind of thrown over. She did lose some of her people that she's been working with, so we feel kind of obligated to keep her around, especially just for our game, knowing that she has a power that could potentially benefit us in the future. If we were going to eliminate someone else, Anna's name popped up.
As much as I really like her, these are my true allies. And I want to make sure that I'm standing with the people who I genuinely think are going to be having my back moving forward in the game. So I tell them, our thought process on the blue team was basically like, if we all vote together, there's a strong chance that who we decide on will be the one. But I know it's the same for y'all right now. Right. So if you can get, it's like, we're kind of like, if we can get one of you or you can get one of us. So if you're thinking Anna, I'm not against that choice. If you also need to bring someone over.
Another thing is that we've never gotten vote counts. So even if Anna goes home, it's not going to be spotlight on Tegan, who's the one who flipped, because they won't know how many votes were on the side.
I'm pretty confident that I can vote for Anna and no one will know. If you talk to anyone else on my team, don't tell them. And also tell them I told you Andres. Just before the round is up, I get a call from Callie. We only have a few seconds to chat, but I tell her, I got your back in this round, okay? I got your back in this round.
Tegan, you are my girl. I love you so much. I was, honestly, whatever was going to happen, I just wanted to thank you for advocating for me in the blue team. That was the main thing.
Look, I know that I've thrown Callie's name into the ring multiple times at this point in the game, but she's won me over. And honestly, I'm seeing her and I as strong allies. Yes. Let's keep this allyship going. I think that we're going to have a good game. So, okay, good luck. Good luck. I know that there is a group of girls in this competition who are all friends with each other. And even though I'm in their good graces right now, they are the biggest obstacle in my mind. I need to build a girl group of my own, and Callie could be part of that.
She's not.
They're not budging.
Then you get anything?
I'm pissed, dude. I'm actually really annoyed.
Yeah.
This is
They're
like
really not
fucking
budging.
annoying. And I get what they're doing, but this completely fucks with my whole fucking plan.
Me and the blue team, we're stuck on voting for Callie because we know the red team's probably going to do a block vote.
Like, I'm like actually upset as well because a lot of people that I thought we were cool with are not cool with us anymore.
Yeah.
I really think we should stick to Callie.
No,
I really
we
think
have
we
to.
should stick to that.
We have to what I don't want is for fucking Claire to go home. If Claire goes home, it's so over for
Do you
them.
think they're just saying Anna, but they're actually voting Claire?
Oh, are they saying Anna? That's bullshit. They're voting Claire.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Stick to our guns, vote for Callie through and through, try to convince someone on the red team, people that like we've talked to vote Callie out.
I'm sorry, but that's just how I just feel like game wise, come on. They are not scared of Anna the way they're scared of Claire.
Oh, we didn't get to talk last time. I kept missing you, so I wanted to touch
Wait, actually that was like literally annoying, and I also do want you to know I did not vote for you.
Callie told me that you voted for her, which I love. Thank you.
I'm hoping Joe is maybe someone who I can kind of budge a little bit on flipping. I'm scared that one of our blue is going to go home because I am scared that you are all going to vote in a block.
Let me just say that your name is not coming up. It has not come up a single time. You're fine. But here's
a single time?
I mean, gray area, but like we were all talking about like collaborative lowest common denominator, and you were never even close. What I would think, I'm going to talk quickly, is that the safest thing I think for you and for other blue people is to just vote a blue person. You should flip because, that's the best thing for us. Because here's the thing. Let's say the 6 of blue vote Callie, 6 of red vote a blue.
Go to the wheel.
We go to the wheel. Callie's safe. Whoever we voted for is safe. The 5 of us are safe, which means you have a 1 in 5 chance of going home. I'm just trying to instill the fear of God in her. I don't want that to happen.
No, you're right. He makes a very compelling argument with this 20% number. And I'm kind of left on that scary note of being like, oh, wait, that's kind of maybe a crack in our plan.
because I hadn't thought of that 20% up until Joe said it.
Oh God, we got to go back. Okay, do whatever you think is best for you.
Thank you for letting me know this, though. That was good to think about. I'm really not feeling good, but I am feeling gung-ho about voting Callie out, and I am willing to go to the wheel and risk my 20% and my teammates' 20% because I don't want to do anything else because I'm a little bit in rage mode.
Callie, you were the team captain of the red team. The red team won, and you were the only person who got the fight or flight option for the round. What went into making that decision?
Honestly, it was a really easy decision. The red team really connected, and I just really wanted to fight for them and let them know that even if I wasn't initially a part of their team, that I was there for them and was willing to put myself on the chopping block for them. On it, no joke, didn't even think about the power part, was only caring about saving my team.
I forgot about the power. I don't even care. I just want to help my team. I mean, that's just fucking bullshit.
You do bring up the power part, which is a component of it. Is anyone having questions about what that power could be and if it's going to come into play?
Yes, what is it? And are you going to have it come into play?
Is that a question for me? I don't know.
She honestly sealed her own vote for herself. She basically should have just voted for herself right then and just turned off her camera.
What does everyone else think of Callie's decision? Maybe a member of the blue team?
It was a bold decision. I mean, it was kind of, I felt like thinking about it myself, it's damned if you do and damned if you don't. So it could have been a very smart decision in terms of, the red team being allied together, or it could have been a misguided decision to put yourself on the chopping block. I guess only time will tell.
I think I probably wouldn't have made that same decision, but I think that it seems kind of clear that she made the right decision because it seems like she made some friends.
And as you know, a member of the blue team or Callie will be the person going home tonight. Is anyone worried it may be them? Callie, Andres, Anna?
I really start to freak out that it's actually being thrown onto me, despite the fact that I told people it was my birthday. I just want to say that it's my birthday, and maybe you guys think it would be iconic to eliminate someone on their birthday, but I would have to disagree. I'm also a Pisces, so I am super sensitive, and I will probably cry, and that's my case.
Kind of a cheap play, but I respect it.
Yeah, I think people see me as a target, and I've been hearing things in the wind about my name being brought up, and I have a general idea of who's talking, and watch out.
I feel like people see me as a kind of underlying player, kind of sneaking through, but I mean, honestly, almost every opportunity I've had to fight, I've fought. So people should watch out.
Anna starts to really make me nervous because she pulls one of those I have heard who's putting my name out there, and if I'm still around, it's gonna be bad for you.
And I will just say that I think most people have probably made up their minds, and that's okay, but there is the potential that I could be really helpful later on, and that's all I'll say about that.
To the people who are safe this round, what's going through your head? How are you approaching this decision?
It's super tough. It's like we had these alliances and these connections before, and then today Callie came in and saved our butts and kind of changed everything. So it's tough.
The moment we got broken into teams, things got really messy. And because the teams didn't go along with all of our alliances neatly, of course they didn't, this vote is really confusing.
Does anyone have anything else that they want to air with the group before we go into the voting for tonight?
I just don't understand why you won't tell us what the power is. I feel like it could only be a positive for your game so that we'll know.
How do you know that, though?
What do you mean, how do I know that?
Because the last time there was a hint of someone having a power, they were...
I don't think that's why Sebastian went home. Also, no one knew what his power was.
How did you know that that's who I was talking about? Oh, because you said it. Oh, right. Wait, so you were the one who said it and then made him go home. Maybe.
I accused him of having a power. He was voted by a majority to go home. But that's cool if you don't want to tell us what your power is.
And if I was Callie, I would have just been like, it's an extra vote, and just because I don't want to be a target, I'm going to use it tonight. Even if you're not, just to try to raise suspicion and try to like save yourself any way you can.
I just want to say, love blue team. Y'all are really ride or die for right now. Like, no offense, I love you. I don't have high hopes for myself in period. But I just want to say, definitely think of like what your longer goal is in terms of winning this game, in terms of like what your vote is going to be. That's all I have to say.
I'm going to jump on that and say I have faith in red team.
Why wouldn't you need faith? You're all safe. He decides to comment something that I'm finding useless. I'm kind of hearing these words coming out of his mouth, and I'm like, why are you wasting all of our time saying this right now? Oh, and I'm so sorry to be bitchy. I am annoyed that we're here right now at this moment tonight. So please, that wasn't a personal bitchiness. I'm feeling bitchy for this game. And actually toward Anthony and Nell, and not even toward him, but his mind that made this game that has me here right now mad. It is so like not true. Like you guys don't have this like real team bonding. What you have is guilt toward Callie because she's using her good faith that none of you fuckers have. It's not team unity. We have team unity on blue team.
I just meant that as Callie saved us all today, and we have the power to keep her in the game. And I think we should do that.
I guess the last thing I have a question about is clearly there's this 6-6 divide. And if we are voting along team colors, is anyone worried we may have a situation similar to the one we did week 1?
Well, my thought is that let's say it is a 6-6 divide, and this is directed towards the blue team. Let's say it is a 6-6 divide and it is a tie. Let's say you all vote your vote on Callie, we all put our vote on a blue member. Those 2 people are safe. The 5 of us are safe. So then you have a 1 in 5 chance of going home on a wheel. So if you're thinking about your long-term game, do you really want to lay it up to chance, or do you want to just, if you feel as though the target isn't you, throw your vote elsewhere? That's just a thought.
Will you guys say who it is that you're going to vote for in a block? No? Okay. We can deliver. All here is a group. Anthony will let us talk about it, I'm sure. So nobody wants to tell us? Maybe that would help us think about this. Oh, look, they're all still muted. Okay.
I'll say something, since we're chatting now finally after I've messaged you several times. At least one. One is enough.
Apparently, Owen and I have a problem.
If we rewind, I messaged Jasmine last competition to chat before the elimination ceremony, and I got no response back. So when she says that everyone on the red team should say who they're voting for and blah, 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 and oh, why is everyone on mute? Well, I'm going to speak up and say you had your chance to know.
It was never a personal thing that I didn't answer Owen's message. Owen decided to turn this into a war.
I'll say that I've already talked to a few members of Blue Group about it, and maybe if you wanted to chat me, you could have known who we were voting for too.
So now we have beef for no reason.
I think there's a little bit of a reason.
Okay, it is a reason. Your feelings are hurt. I'm not going to be nice now. That's a promise I cannot keep. That's a promise I cannot keep. I might be nice, but I'm not happy with you. Blue team, is there something? Thank you, Owen, for the information. I genuinely did not mean to dub you in that way. Things have been moving tonight, so apologies on that front.
Jasmine, I'm starting to notice, is a really strong player in this game, and I want her on my side. But Owen is someone who definitely has my back. So even though I'm secretly going to be siding with the folks on the red team, I'm pretending like I'm living for everything my blue sisters are saying.
Blue team, am I missing something here? Okay.
I have one thing to say. Sacre bleu, okay?
And on that note, I think it's time to vote.
I'm really hoping there's faith in the red team. It seems like Owen has convinced people to vote for Anna, but it also seems like a toss-up. I'm really starting to feel nervous. I'm wondering if I should throw that extra vote in there.
I'm really worried that Sarah and Ayana are not going to vote with the team, sending Callie home and keeping Anna in the competition. So my stress levels are at 100%.
I definitely don't want to vote for Anna. That feels wrong. She has done nothing against me or our alliance. Callie, I also feel awful about because she just decided to put her ass on the line for the rest of the red team.
The votes are in. First off, red team, congratulations on safety for the week. Everyone except Callie can turn off their video. Callie, Anna, Andres, please leave your videos on. Everyone else can turn their videos off.
These are some fierce competitors, and they would absolutely send someone home on their birthday.
How the hell are you gonna vote for somebody on their birthday? That was actually disgusting, and whoever did that should be ashamed of themselves.
I voted for Andres on his birthday.
Andres, you're safe. Callie and Anna, one of you is about to be eliminated from this game, and that person is Callie. I'm sorry, Callie, but you have been eliminated from fight or flight.
Okay. Our alliances are still intact. It means somebody broke from their block vote. We're not going to the wheel right now, and our plan worked. Once again.
I essentially just black out from rage, which I have not felt that angry about anything in a long time.
Callie, the floor is yours for any final things you want to say to the group.
I'm feeling really stupid, which is making me even angrier. There's some truly shady shit going on, and I think a lot of people are preferring their own safety to the potential for some fun mishaps in the game. Oh, and I could have helped you out because I could have gotten you an extra vote later on and sacrificed myself again. So I will be the willing sacrifice yet again. Much love to the people I love, and all of y'all shady other people. I hope we have fun at the finale.
Thank you, Callie. You put up a good fight, but it's time for you to fight.
I feel bad, Callie. I like you, and like I still feel a connection with you because we are outsiders coming into this crazy game, but things got cutthroat and I had to vote with my allegiances.
Callie, you should have listened to my advice and told everybody what your power was, because when you left, you said that you could have been useful to us because you had one vote, but that's not useful unless we'd known that before. So I gave you an option and you didn't take it.
Much like Jesus Christ himself, she sacrificed her own standing in the competition for her teammates. And even though she's going home this round, I know that they're all really going to appreciate and remember that. Bye, Callie.
So this is absolutely the most terrible news I could have gotten. Callie, I freaking love you. I wanted to see you and me at the very end, and I fought really hard to keep you, and I'm sorry.
I genuinely respect the way that you played this game, and I'm sorry that I am ultimately the reason that you are out right now.
Prior friendships have been taken into account much more strongly than maybe they should be. So I'm really just disappointed I didn't get the opportunity to cultivate the alliances that I've created. With Owen especially, I wanted us to be final two. With Joe, we had just agreed to be in an alliance. And Tegan, I think that could have gone in a good place. And Noah as well, I feel like he would have fought for me. So I'm just feeling really sad. I'm gonna miss everyone.
Can we talk about how I have literally no idea what just happened?
Whoever voted for you is rude, and they make me upset.
No.
But they also helped, didn't they? Like,
yeah, they helped. I think that it might have been Sarah and or Ayana who helped us here, but I don't know.
For a moment, I did lose trust in Sarah and Ayana because they kind of flipped.
Either way, they kind of put us in the gray area for a while.
did they just vote for me for the gag? Like, what?
No, I mean, it's for the numbers. It's so that we wouldn't go to the
I mean, for the numbers, but also for the gag?
They earned back my trust a little bit.
Going into the next round, I think I'm just going to have to set my sights on Owen. I mean, I'm sure people are going to try to sway me to Joe, but I might try to keep eyes on Owen just out of the sheer rage I'm carrying toward him right now.
Now that Callie's out of the competition, my closest here is Joe. Joe, I'm furious.
That was so stupid, but it's not because there's a group.
Yes, there's a group.
Going forward, I just need to try to get a counter group together to take out this big group that I think all know each other.
And I've made a very powerful enemy tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
I got so heated, I lost my cool. If I am not guaranteed safety next competition, based on my little outburst, I'm going home. On our watch out list is Sarah, Andy, Jasmine, Ayana, Anna, who has the power.
Yeah.
That's 5 people.
So we need Claire.
So we do need Claire, don't we?
Claire is the swing vote right now.
Joe is still on my shit list, less so, more of on my fart list, but that's okay. Owen needs to go soon. I know he's been talking some shit about me, so I'm ready to send him out the door.
Okay, I think I can get her on my side. Even though we just had a really awkward conversation this round, we need a majority of 6 at this point, and there is a team forming that has a very strong connection. We need to break them up.
Callie, you will have a chance to get back into the game next round.
What? Oh my god, that changes everything. I'm gonna come for all of you.
Tune in next week to find out which of our eliminated players will fight their way back into the competition.